Yeah. Our second or third slam poetry event, I think, right now. Yeah, it's the third one. Am I right? Yeah, the third one. Great. So, who is ready? Or do you want to start there again? As always. No?
Anyone, somebody else, try.
Nobody else. I know that Dr. Bertman is writing
Maybe
right now.
mm,
He's still writing.
somebody, maybe like Afra or I don't know who else that done it.
Zainab said that he done it as well.
Zainab, yeah, maybe. Aisha.
Aisha.
I found out like 5 minutes ago that there was actually a prompt.
Okay.
But actually, I think I have some my old poetry that has that, where the
Mm,
last word is the beginning of the
Yeah.
yep.
next sentence, right? I have to find it though. So,
Maybe you can start, Ilia.
All right. I mean, why not? Then
Yeah, exactly.
other people
Exactly.
have some more time to do it because I think
True.
many people are writing right now because they they haven't knew about the task that we had for this call. All right, I'm going to send the poem on inside of the comments. If there are any mistakes, yeah, I'm not English speaking guy, and you can always correct me, but I tried my best. All right, this is my poem. At the end, I cheated a little bit. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's kind of completed the task. All right, I can start. I don't have like a special name for it, but it's just about life. Just about life. I have enough of making the wrong choice. Choice that ruined my life with too much noise. Noise that never stops and just get louder. Louder in my head, cause I'm the founder. Found out my problems and my fears, fears that never led me to believe. What did I change that? Fears that make it harder to believe in future that appears with goals that I achieve. This was like, yeah,
Wow. That's really good.
some motivational stuff for you for start of the week.
Yeah, that's very powerful, eh?
nicely done.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So
Very,
yeah, this is
very.
like kind of the idea that we had. You can choose your topic, whatever you want, but with this
Mm.
structure, it makes it a little bit like harder to write, and it's a nice challenge to, yeah, to get better in writing, I think. Dr. Berkman,
Mine's a
you were
bit too
talking?
long.
Yeah.
It's a very human poem.
Yeah, it's very raw, you know? Like, it's real. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yes, it's real, and I think it's anyone can understand what I mean with this because we experience the same problems through life, during the life. Yeah. Dr. Bertman, I saw you talking, but
Yeah, but you're
your
nice.
microphone is off.
I said it's a very dark poem, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, it reminded me of the pistol one you wrote, the Russian one.
The Russian one. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you actually should, write it in Russian and give us a translation too, because, like, I don't understand Russian for fuck all, but when I heard the text to speech read it, it was just the words really rhyme and you can feel it.
Yeah. I actually write way more in English than in Russian. Like this, it's so like not much of poem in Russian written by me. Anyway, like every one of them is in English because when I write poetry, I want to share it, and my community is also in English, so there's like no sense for me to write in Russian, right now. But if I want to, I can do it as well.
Yeah.
Should try.
Now, when you're smoking, Dr. Bertman, I think you're done with your poem, right?
Yeah.
Great. We want to continue?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Here's the shot. Here's my poem. Well, there goes. Art is the wine of the heart. Heart is the beat of the lines written, voiceful without a voice. Voice can be of a poet, but at heart it is of man. Man is the pen of art, as art is the pen of history. History is seldom told through history books. Books lie, only telling a narrative of what must be said, leaving true history untold. Untold is the story of mankind, spoken unbroken. Unbroken is man's gaze into the abyss. Abyss is the darkness of the unknown. It is uncertainty, a painting of the depths of the soul.
Wow.
A round of
Good.
applause for
That
Dr.
was
Bertman
great. That
for
was
this.
really great.
That's really, really nice. Yeah.
It's amazing.
He did it
It
within
reads
10 minutes.
like a paragraph, the definitions.
There is so much stuff I need to think about. Like, where should I start with the feedback? I don't actually know, but it makes so much sense. And you completed
Yeah.
the task very well.
Well, thank you.
Art
Who's
is the
next?
wine of the
I like
heart.
that. I like that line. I like that line. The untold is the story of mankind spoken and broken. That's so good. That's a good line.
It's kind of hard to choose my favorite line from it because everything is so perfect.
Art
It's
is
just
the
And he
pen
cool.
of
just wrote
history.
it. It took me to write like 2 hours. He wrote it
He
so
just did it.
fast, and it's so good.
He's just sitting there smoking and writing this in 10 minutes.
Vibes.
I stimulate poetry.
That's great result, man. I like this the meaning behind it. It's so deep. Also, like the lines, for example, art is the pen of history. Like art is writing history. It's what you mean, yeah. That art is basically
Like, you cannot really understand true history through history books and what leaders say. You can understand it through the individual experiences that the artists of the time have had. The struggles are all written in art. The passions are all written in art, and they reflect the contemporary state of the human condition at that point.
yeah, yeah. Actually, we done it always the way that first of all the writer of the poem tell us something about the poem before the feedback. So are there some other words or thoughts from your side about the stuff you wrote right now? Like, you want to tell us something about it, something more about your thoughts on this poem.
Something about what?
Your thoughts on this poem, like the process of writing it and what's the story behind it.
Well, I shared a post on the community. Shamefully, I have no idea who's the woman who said the things that I shared, but I shared a video of a woman talking about how art is history. So that inspired me to word it in my way.
And we talk about art, like all of the stuff of art, like buildings, paintings,
Yeah, everything.
everything.
From paintings to poetry to anything in between.
Yeah, yeah. And
What
one,
actually hit
why
me
you're
is the
saying
line
man
where he
is the
says,
yeah.
No,
Afro,
you say you keep talking. No, keep talking.
why you choose specifically like man is the pen of the art?
I say man as in mankind, like
Oh,
Mm.
human. But
oh,
human is not that poetic of a word,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, Afro, please continue. Sorry for yeah.
No, no, it's fine. No, that most, you know, the line that actually shakes me out of the whole poetry is the part where he says, books lie only telling a narrative of what must be said, leaving true history untold. That
Mm.
is so realistic.
It is.
Yeah, just great work. Like you two wrote it completely from zero, or you had something prepared in your mind already?
Yeah, from zero.
Wow. Very talented man. Great work, great stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for
I
sharing.
am very flattered by all of you, but I don't deserve that much praise. It's just improvisation.
Yeah.
Who's
Have you
next?
ever done writing a
Mm.
poem with the specific task that you have to take the last word and to be the first one?
No,
I
I
can go
haven't.
next, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else feedback to Dr. Bertman before we continue? All right. Looks like we got anyone. Who wants to continue? Who wants to be the next one? Who is ready? Who have prepared something?
I can go next, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because I'm afraid I'll be very sleepy if I keep waiting. It's already yeah, I got work very tiring day. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna send first.
Yeah, actually, the idea with this tasks for this call is coming from there. So there, thank you very much for inspiring us to
Yeah,
work on our
no
writing
problem.
skills.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I've never really done this before, but I thought about it a lot of times. Like, will it be? I did it when I wrote songs, but I've never done it like when I wrote poetry. But yeah, this poetry that I wrote is about childhood mainly. But I will read it first, and maybe I'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Mm. I wish I had hugged you tighter, tighter than the grip of the fears that you carried alone, alone as if those voices don't exist, existing in a crowded place full of people. People who saw you smile but never stayed long enough to see it fade. Fade like the laughter you forced just to make them comfortable. Comfortable, one word that never felt real to you. You learned to cry quietly so the silence wouldn't break. Break became your surname, etched into every birthday cake. Cake they gave you with candles, not knowing you wished for fire. Fire to burn the mask you wore, the one stitched with choir. Choir of voices saying, be grateful, as if that will fix. Fix the fractures growing wild beneath your skin like tricks. Tricks you taught yourself, smile, not don't speak. Speak only when it doesn't make the room fall weak. Weak was forbidden. You had to wear brave like perfume. Perfume masked the scent of a child rotting in her room. Room full of trophies you never asked to win. Win meant nothing when the war was within. Within the silence, you begged for someone to stay. Stay just long enough to hear you say, I wish I had hugged you tighter. Alright, that's all. Thanks.
That
This is,
is
I think, the most
marvelous.
powerful thing I heard in the
That
last.
was great. Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you
Wow.
And
guys.
it goes full circle with the title. Just perfect. Perfect knot.
Yeah, it was actually that part was the one part that I was struggling because when I started to write this, I had the idea I want to make it as a loop circle, like a cycle of life, you know. So I'm talking about me as an adult in the beginning, but then at the end I'm talking about me as a child talking to me, the version of me as an adult, so I want to make it like a full circle. But it was really hard to find a way how to say that I wish I had hugged you tighter again at the end of it, because of the repeating, at the end of the word. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, I tried.
Well, you nailed it, and it is very relatable. I saw myself in my head when you read it. It's very relatable. Lovely.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, so many
You've
lines
given
we
it a
can
lot
talk
of thought.
about. Yeah.
It's
You,
beautiful.
it's really
I
nice. You
especially
leave the
like
whole
the
story.
perfume part.
Sorry, say it again.
Me or Afra?
I think you first, I guess I was talking.
Sorry for interrupting. I especially like this line: "Perfume masks the scent of a child rotting in her room."
Mm.
That really hit deep.
Yeah, it does. Thank you, though.
Yeah. There are too many lines that are really deep. Like, I just don't understand like how someone can translate it so correct into text. This feelings, You have to wear perfume. No, what is this line? Let me read it again. You had to wear brave like perfume. Yeah, that's and the room full of trophies you never wanted to win. It's just it's maybe you talk about the yeah. Share please first of all your thoughts on this and the story behind it, and then we can talk about it a little bit
Right.
more.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, I mean, actually, I was kind of, I was overthinking about sharing it. It felt a bit personal because obviously most of the poetry that I wrote is very personal, and this is about something that how I felt right now as an adult. Like I do wish that I would be more kind to the younger version of me, and not to let her know that. Actually it's okay to with whatever it was that was happening, but yeah, that line especially, that tricks you taught yourself, smile not, don't speak only when it doesn't make the room feel weak. So that line was something that was very, very relatable, I think, among the others as well. But yeah, this is basically a bit personal. This is something that I usually will just keep on my diary, but I think it's just nice to share, because I don't know, maybe it is relatable to some people, that we do wish sometimes that we can hug the younger version of ourselves, just to say that we survived our life 20 something years later. So basically that. Yep.
And what exactly do you mean with the line "speak only when it doesn't make the room feel big"? It's like about saying your opinion and the stuff you really think, or but you don't say it because you want to be good with the people who in the room as well, and don't like keep the opinion by yourself and just stick with being the same as the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mostly from my point of view, because this line can be very ambiguous. It depends on how people want to interpret it. But from my point of view, when I was writing that, it's more of, sometimes when we speak of our opinion or anything really, when we're sharing something, oftentimes we can feel a bit invisible, in a way that, like, do people actually listen to me? Does it matter whatever I say? So yeah, that's basically the idea behind it.
Yeah, it is ambiguous. For me, when I heard that line, I envisioned the room itself being weak. So it's like when you say something that is deep and meaningful, others feel weak in the room, and that makes them uncomfortable, and in a way that makes them also, uh, after you in a bad way. They don't like feeling weak. So they will put you
Mm,
down and tell you that your depth is useless. You should have been just, like them.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's
yeah,
a great comment as well on that.
yeah, totally. As I
At,
said, like, it
at
can
my
feel
point,
Yes, you're
Oh,
audible.
hello, can you guys hear my voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Alhamdulillah, oh my God. Can I share a short story, please? Like for a short moment.
A story.
Yeah. So
Really?
yeah, I I preparing I preparing a lot of things like this mic, a light, and earbuds, and little like my tab over here, but it's useless. I couldn't connect it to my earbuds. I couldn't connect my tab to my earbuds. Like, do you guys know what is the issue?
Like, not directly.
I understand the issue, but
How
I don't know how to solve it.
Yeah.
how do
Yeah,
your
we
earbuds
understand.
work? Is it Bluetooth connected or what?
No, yeah, my Bluetooth already connected, but like it didn't connect it to the Zoom itself. Like, I don't understand.
So did you
I'm literally
check your
using my
audio
phone.
No,
if
maybe the settings. Sometimes in the settings, especially in apps like Zoom and Spotify, it asks you for a specific setting to
Yeah.
detect nearby devices of Bluetooth.
Yeah. It's just like a way of you connecting it. But I think we can hear you all right now that you're on your phone. It doesn't matter really. It's cool. You're
Yeah, it
here.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
It just
Don't worry
just
about it. Yeah.
just kind of sad because I already
That's
prepared a lot
okay.
of things. Like an hour an
It's
hour
okay.
ago, I already prepared things. Like I'm so excited for this thing. I even prepared a mic, but it's useless now.
Now we can still hear you fine, so that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so
Yeah.
yeah, nice to meet you guys. I really want to give a good first impression. Could I start it again? Like, let's pretend you guys don't know me yet. Hello, I'm hello, I'm Khafifah Marisa. Khafifah Marisa. You can just call me Risa, okay?
Okay. Very nice to meet
Okay.
you.
Well, nice to meet you here.
The yellow shirt is beautiful, though. It brings out your smile.
Thank you.
Where are you calling from,
So,
Risa? From
Are
which
you
country
from
are you?
Indonesia?
Mr. Birdman has woke up? Flirt.
Sis Del Lubis, what is your username on school?
Uh, Damn, I don't even remember what's my username on school. It's pretty much probably my name. I think it's Dea Devon or something. Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, Risa, where are you calling from? From which
okay.
country?
She's from
Yes,
Indonesia.
I'm coming from rich
Indonesia.
country.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Come visit Indonesia. It
That's nice. That's really
has,
nice. Have you also
yes, it
prepared
has a
something
lot
for
of
us today?
fruits.
Some poetry for us today?
Yes, it's
Did you prepare some poetry for us today for this call?
point to what?
Poetry.
Uh,
Poem. A poem.
did you write something?
Did you write something? Yeah.
To write something.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Wait.
I
Did
think
you
my
get
ears.
from where? Did you? Wait. Sorry. Where are you from again?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Kamu hari ini tadi ada bikin ini nggak? Sorry, let me just explain to her a little bit.
Yes, okay.
Kamu ada nulis any poetry nggak? Karena kita hari ini harusnya ada kayak tema poetry yang kita bakal apa? Showcase. Kita bakal I'm so bad at this. Kita
Oh,
bakalan tampilin iya.
makasih Kak Dea.
Tapi
Makasih Kak
no
Dea.
problem, no problem. It's okay. Ada nggak? Kamu ada nulis sesuatu nggak? Ada lihat posan
Ada.
instruksinya nggak?
Aku sering nulis puisi, kayaknya ada deh aku draft puisi. Wait, let me check it.
Right, tapi right, okay. Hold on, hold on. She didn't prepare like the one that we're doing today. So maybe we can give her time to write and then make her make
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
a list.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What is the time
Okay.
again?
I will just message you, Risa. Aku chat aja ya, biar yang lain bisa jalan duluan.
Alright, thank
So
you.
the rest can continue. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just continue, Ilya. I'll text
I'm
her.
really sorry. I'm really sorry, guys.
It's okay. No
Yeah,
problem.
I see Aisha sent her poetry inside, so it's great. Aisha, the stage is yours.
Okay. You left so quiet, left me here where your voice would fill the air. Air still remembers how you'd laugh like we'd never break in half. Half of my heart still calls your name. Name what we had was the game that I lost and played alone. Alone feels louder than it's shown. Shown all my cracks, you slipped right through every lie I thought was true. True love was all I thought I knew how to stay, but not lose you.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, Aisha.
All I can say is whoever it is written for is a very lucky person. It's like,
Absolutely.
Oh no, it's not written for anyone. It's just like it has no meaning, nothing deep. I just tried the
Girl,
rhyme.
it's so deep. How do you say it has no meaning?
No,
Maybe
I
it has
mean,
no
yeah, it's just
recipient,
like
but
typical things teenage girls experience. I don't know. It's not anything too deep.
It's still very beautiful, though. I mean,
Thank you.
clearly, she wrote, "Showing all my cracks, you slip right through every lie I thought was true." That's crazy. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you also write it in this call, right? Like you
Yeah.
had no time to prepare for it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the last
great.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
It took me 30 minutes.
that's great. Is it
so
like
we are all
also
bad
a
at
little bit
homework,
sad, right?
can only improvise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So we are all bad at homeworks, and we just improvise. Like
All the students
Ilia
who
is
do
the
the
only
homeworks
one who
during the
prepared, I
class.
think.
no, I'm the good student.
But actually, like we are like the students who do the homework during the class, when it's
Yeah.
already started.
You're all like backbenchers.
Yeah,
I never did
absolutely.
homework. I just bribed the teacher.
That's
You
great.
weren't listening to the subject, Timo.
What?
You didn't do the homework because you never pay attention to the subject.
No, because I have not been active in the last 2 days as much on the platform. I haven't even shared my own poetry. Just, yeah.
But it's also a lesson for me. Yeah, because I think the topic for the call was not clearly written down. So it's just something I also can learn
You
from it.
know, I
I
kinda,
think
I
you
kinda
didn't.
had a, I kinda had a feeling. I kinda had the feeling that people miss the title because no one talk about it in the comments, which is weird. Because usually people will be like, "Oh, how am I supposed to do that?" or something. Usually there will be like a discussion. When I opened the post, I was like, something's fishy going on here."
Yeah.
You didn't maybe pin it?
No, I did, but in the post, like many people saw the post, but it kind of not all of them or nobody really got the topic of the next call or like the task for the next call. As they are
It
said,
disappeared
many
like
people,
Aisha's poetry.
yeah, like as they are said, many people saw this post and comment on it, but it was not like based on the task. Or there were like no questions, and that also something that made me think, okay, did anyone got the task or will anyone prepare for it? But it's all right. Like you guys are very talented, and
Come
you
on,
took
we're
much
all
time for
good.
it.
We're all great. We're all great.
We are great. Yeah,
We did it anyway.
we don't need to prepare. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because we practice a lot in creative hours.
That's true. Wow, creative hours come in handy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Aisha, thank you very much. Great work. Great stuff. Also made me think a lot, and it's also really related to our lives as well. Thank you for sharing it. Who is next? Who wants to be
Who wanna
next?
go next?
Maybe Bezot, I guess. He hasn't talking.
Oh yeah, Bexut. Wait, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry. I don't think he's with us. Maybe. Oh, first time here. He said, "Okay, that you more interested in listening." Okay, that's all right, right?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Of course.
Yeah.
That's okay. So maybe Afra or Zainab or the others.
I can go.
Yes, Dinah,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Please.
Let me just send you the poem.
Yep.
It's an acrostic poem, and the title is Zephyr. And it's about, I guess, something that's not meant to be yours, something you had for a short while, and it's something you're not unable to move on from. Zafre chiaroscuro sky exsanguinating a lachrymose soul putrescently ineffable, reminiscent of halcyon days peregrinated yearly ephemeral, now ruinously resplendent in a rhapsody exsanguinatingly.
Wow. Wowza.
Complex words that
Zainab, would you
carry
care to
meaning that
explain?
rhyme.
Very. She explained in the beginning. You did mention in the beginning. What was it again? What is called again? This type of poetry?
It's an acrostic poem, so
Exactly that.
Zephyr. The
Hmm.
title of the poem is also Zephyr because um, the
Exactly what
remembrance,
thought did
the
you put into this
memory
poem?
of the poem, the memories, right? The time that I spent with this person was like Zephyr, and then this person left me, and it ruined me. But you can also see this poem as something not just romantically, something that's not meant to be yours ever, but you just cannot let it go.
Yeah, as a friend who came into your life and then left you in ruin.
Yep. Yep. That's true.
I'm trying to translate it right now because my English is too bad to understand it. There are so many words I don't know. But I will translate it in my language that I
Zainab
speak.
Datti, so this is about your melancholy or is it about the romantic experience?
I suppose you can say the melancholy.
Nice. How long did you actually like have you done it already or did you just do it instantly? Each and every word is so deep in it.
No, I wrote it today before the class, before the session.
Yay, somebody who does the homework. That's good.
I did it on the day you pinned the post, Ilia.
Yeah, I need to make it more clear next time, but we still got a lot of great poems. Thank you, Zainab, very much. Great stuff.
Thank you, Zainab.
Thank
Good one.
you.
Risa, Risa, the
Yeah.
stage is yours.
Thank you. Oh my god. Sorry if I got wilted in silence by Risa. Silence holds what screams can say. Say the words that wilt and fray, frail like hopes in dying hands, hands once held in golden sands. Sands remember every fail, every fall, full of laughter, love, and hope. All those nights you begged to stay, stay when even lights turns gray. Gray becomes the shade you wear it like forgotten prayer, prayer echoing to the void, void where dreams were once enjoyed, but never truly known, none. Yet still you felt alone, alone inside a crowded space, space where joy forgot your face. Thank you.
Wow, very good one, Risa.
The metaphor of sands works just fluidly. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so sad.
It's
Thank you for the challenge. I want to say sorry to Mr. Kapustin because I didn't open school for a few days recently, lately. So I didn't realize that you make a topic really, really feel terrible. I'm sorry from the deepest part of my heart.
Alright.
And
You did, you did a great job. You did a great job.
Good one. Can you explain a little bit why you write, the story behind what you write?
Mm.
first, like maybe I'm kind of like emotional and melancholy, but I feel kind of sad and embarrassed at the moment right now. I feel like it's really hard to adapt with something because I'm struggling with something. So while I'm writing this, I I write it like gray becomes the shit you wear. It's like for myself. You is like myself. Like gray, it's like how to say this, Kak? Abu-abu, like something very ambiguous, which is I think it's like something not clear. It's not black or white, but it's like a gray.
Foggy.
How to explain this?
Yeah.
Yeah, like abu-abu, Kak. Gimana how to say it?
It's foggy. It's foggy. What she's trying to say is foggy. It's fogging. You can't really
Yeah.
see this.
Ah,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Um, and I want to say that I enjoy I enjoy this moment, but it feels so fog, yeah, fog. It feels so gray. Yet I feel so blue, but I feel so red. Like so much emotion I feel at the moment that I don't know. I feel like I'm alone in this crowded space, in the crowded space of people, and in the crowded space of my own mind.
Good one. Good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
Just
interpretation.
that.
Thank you, Rita.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you too.
Of course.
We understand this, I think. We got the meaning behind this. Yeah, great explanation as well.
Mm,
And yeah, we are like as poets, we can communicate and explain our feelings better in poetry than in real words sometimes. So it's
True
fine.
that.
You did a great job in the poem itself. So you don't need to explain it a lot to us because we can feel the emotions inside of the poem of you already. So yeah, that's great. I actually are also going to make a post on school again about this call, yeah, the slam poetry event, and then I think we got like 10 poems or less than 10 poems, and then we also going to let the members vote which poem is like the best, like make a challenge
Mm,
from it. So if when I make the post and also add the recording of the scroll to this post, you can also please share your poems in the comments as well. Yeah,
mm.
again, as we did here, and then we can make a small challenge of it, and the best poem will win. All right. Is here anyone else who also want to share his poems with us, or do we got anyone?
I want to say a thing about Riza's poem and
Yeah.
what she experienced with her feelings. It's that this community, I mean, I think I speak on behalf of all of us, that this community, despite blues, makes us feel seen, heard. Despite that it might be a crowd where you're not truly feeling seen, you are.
You need to explain it a little bit more to me.
Like she's talking about how she feels sad and red at the same time. You know, she feels sad and she's dealing with troubles in her life. But in this community, though it looks like a crowd that she's alone into, just like the crowd in her head, she's feeling seen because of us. And that is something that we can all relate to, something we can all feel, because we all feel seen and heard because of your community.
Wow, thank
Right.
you.
That's right.
It's
Thank you,
great to
Mr.
hear that.
Kapunsky.
Agreed. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Herr Kapustin.
Please name me by my first name. I don't not used to like to
Thank you.
use my second name, but thank you very much for the feedback. It's the best feedback you can get as a community owner when the members really enjoy it, and it's also was like the reason of it that create a safe place where people can connect with each other, share their work, and feel safe to share their thoughts and feelings. And if we are moving in this direction and I get this feedback from you guys, then it feels very good. Thank you very much. Is there someone else with the feedback for Risa?
Oh.
Aisha, maybe you have some words to share with us. Are you tired?
Bedtime.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
She can go.
Right. So just call me Sherry if you can't like pronounce my name. And I'll send my long poem first before I recite it.
You will send a poem?
I'll send the poem before I recite it because it's quite long.
You want
Okay.
to send it in the comments, or what do you mean? I don't understand.
Hold on. I'll be sending the poem.
Yeah.
I'll be reciting it after I'm done sending the poem because it's quite long.
Ah, all right.
Sure. Yeah. You'll send it on the comments, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Just a second.
But here, Risa, about your poem, you wrote this also in this call, right? Or you did it before the call?
No, I did that on the call. Huh? Like I make that well during the call. Yeah, I didn't put it on school yet. I'll put it later.
Yeah, you can put it then later also in the post about this call. Just put it in the comments, then it will be great. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right.
Chirevin, how can I pronounce
Just
it?
call me Sherry. Just call me Sherry.
Sherry, okay.
Sherry.
The stage is
Right.
yours, Sherry.
Thank you. Eyes met over mugs of steam, steam rising like a half-formed dream, dream of pages curled and torn, torn like the sweaters that we both had worn, worn with time and spilled ink smiles, smiles that lingered in bookstore aisles, aisles where fingers would almost touch, touch that asked without needing much, much like the hush between the lines, lines of poetry and the clumsy signs, signs you liked me in the way you stared, stared like the world was quietly shared. Shared a scone and then a life, life that tasted like our cinnamon nights, nights in the field where the peony swayed, swayed while we counted stars, and when you stayed, stayed under quilts of velvet air, air scented faintly with your moonlit care, care that hummed with the firefly's glow, glow of your words soft and low, low like the crackle of roasted sweets, sweet marshmallows stuck to our teeth, teeth chattering only from our glee, glee like kids at a heart set free, free to love in our own messy form, forms that didn't need to conform, conform to perfect, just to you, you who made the sky feel new, new like pages waiting to be read, read beside you, forehead to head, head resting where I felt most known, known and finally fully home.
Oh, so beautiful.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice.
Pachi.
I especially love the way you describe the taste of cinnamon nights, like
Mm,
comparing the taste of the nights to the cinnamon. It's just, yeah.
Thank
that's
you.
peak poetry. Yeah. Come
Cherry,
on.
first of all, your thoughts on
Good,
this
good
story
job,
behind?
Cherry.
Yeah, great job, definitely. Can you share some more information about it with us first, like some story behind? Yeah.
Right. I realized that I did not write a romantic poem in months. And I was like, there's this event coming. Why shouldn't I write one? So I just started watching a lot of romantic movies, Unrequited Love, all of that. And I took the silliest ones and I made this. It took me a day.
Which one movie like
This poem right here.
had the most impact on this poem? Which movie?
Mm, it's a psychological thriller, and that's quite a problem. It's called You. It's a Netflix special, and it's quite stalkery. But
No
what if?
spoilers. I'm still watching
Oh
it.
yeah, the dude is insane in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also,
That's not insane.
Oh my God. I don't know why I was the most inspired by that particular poem, but it was amazing though. The series itself.
The first romantic poem we have in our session today.
I think
So
the
dreamy and
one from
catchy.
Asia
Good
was
job.
romantic as well. The one from Asia.
I am from Asia. I'm just I
No,
had a few cases there.
I mean
I,
Asia. The is one of us on this call as well. It's a name, not a country.
okay.
Yeah,
Aisha.
Aisha, Aisha,
Oh, Aisha. All right.
Aisha. Yeah, there he is. There she is. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But
yeah, feedback.
this is I think the longest one we had on this call, and I always impressed by like when people can write so long poem and it's like it's still very good and you keep all the details and you keep like you give the deepness of it and you write such a long poem and like I can do it. Actually, my poems are always pretty short, so I'm always impressed like by the amount of creativity to really put it in the long poem like this, and also with the task on it that you always have to use the last word for the first one. So yeah, guys, any feedback to Sherry on this?
Thank you.
great. This is really, really good. I mean, all the lines and everything, yeah. I like how, like, at the end, at the end of the line, I don't know about the others, but, like, it makes me, exhaled, like, like, yeah, I'm finally fully home. So,
Hmm.
yeah, that's a very good feeling to have after reading a poetry. But, yeah. Go on, Cherry.
Yay, I'll be posting this as well. So
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You need to. Absolutely.
But also
Absolutely.
remember to post it in the like under the
Yeah,
post, too,
post
like in
it,
the
yeah.
comment section.
yeah, of course I would.
Mm,
Yeah, definitely. Anyone else
okay.
some feedback?
At the end of the life, thank you so much, guys. This is my big love for y'all. uh, yeah,
This
I feel so. I'm sorry. I feel so awkward.
are your AirPods working right now?
Working. Why you can
Yeah,
hear my voice?
no, we can.
We can. It was just a
Yeah.
question because we had the problem in the beginnings, but if it's good right now, then it's great.
Oh no,
And
it's working on phone, not on on top.
Okay, great. And Cherry, question for you. Did you write
Yes,
did you write this poem in the call or before the call?
before the call, 2 days before the call.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's nice. That's very nice.
Right. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing it. It's great work. I enjoyed listening to it, and I also will enjoy to read it again under the post. Yeah, to read all of the poems of today's call again. Because right now we have 6 p.m. in Germany, and I planned like 1 hour for this call, and I think we are
We
ready.
still have
Yeah,
we still have Rhea now, right? Last one. Last but
Rhea.
not least. Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
I've been muting myself. I have homework to do.
Wait a minute, who is left? I can see it actually.
Rhea.
Hi,
Right? You haven't.
Ria.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, Rhea. I'm really sorry because I don't have the full members number here on the display, but please, you last word.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So
you can start when
I
you.
think morning rain, raindrops flow for where the heart goes straight to overthrow the missing pieces lost without a trace back to where we left off, of the memories we once had been the best of my very being with you for just a brief moment forever cherished, yet always be mourning. Morning rain is what it is called the heart yearning for you.
Wow.
The one.
Also something romantic, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, that's something very heartfelt. It's
yeah,
good.
definitely.
Thank you.
Have to read.
Pieces lost without a trace back to where we left off. Of the memories we once had, have been the best of my very being. That's a very cool line. Nice one, Treya.
Yeah, Rhea,
Thank
It
you.
feels
do you
sad.
have
It
any
feels
story
sad.
behind it?
Uh, I wrote it, uh, when was it? Days ago when I was in our hometown, and like that hometown of mine is like it gives me memories that I wanted to forget, and then it just came across to me that, oh, I can't really forget those moments. So I think that would be one of the inspiration for writing it. It's not really uh on the romantic side, more like on the memories that you want to forget, but it keeps coming back.
Yeah,
Haunting
Yes.
memories.
that's right. Haunting memories. That's right. Anyone feedback for Rhea's great poem? I think Risa was saying something, but I
She's
wasn't.
doing a heart,
No,
but no one,
I'm taking, I'm taking
but no one
screenshot
understands her
to
heart.
post it later. I'm taking screenshot to post it later. Yeah. Hmm.
Do you want to do a
It's
heart,
really
Dr. Bertman?
cool. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's screenshot it.
It's a heart for everyone who was a part of this great call.
Right.
Here, have a rose.
Oh, thank you very
Oh, these
much.
are rose. Thank you very much.
Dr.
I'm
Bertman,
searching
here's a
for a
bird for you,
rose.
Dr. Bertman. For you, a bird.
It's an owl.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, but Rhea, thank you very much for this poem. It's also very great, and I want you also to post it under the post for this call. Yeah, so we can also vote for it, and that also all the other members can see it and can read it and can have this experience with the feeling that you put inside of this poem. Thank you very much. It was great. Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
thank you. Any last thoughts from you, my friends? Dr. Bird, why are you looking so angry?
Um,
When is he never looked angry?
He's smiling. Oh, that's great.
Exactly. Finally, we made him smile.
smiling. I'm angry because I'm not really angry. Am I angry? I don't know. I'm just, you know, disappointed the call is coming to an end.
Aw, really?
I'll miss you.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, but we will
Call
definitely
today.
see us again, and it's not going to take a lot of time because I really plan to do this calls more often than just one time a month. Because yeah, now when I see we're over 10 people on this call, we was like 11 people, and it's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
And to get more people, we need to do it more often. So not less than that, definitely. So we will continue. And thank you for everyone who was a part of this call, shared his amazing work, and also done the work during this call. It was great. Thank you very much for all of you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks a lot. Thanks,
Thank
Aristotele,
you,
for being
guys.
the the moderator, yeah, for this call. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Kadea.
Yes.
No problem, no problem.
Prompts and credits to there as well, and also for this amazing idea with the poems. We will prepare a new idea for you guys and let you know in the school community. And also today is going to be this call is going to be posted in school, and I'll be waiting to read all of your poems again in the comments. All right.
All right, yeah.
Thank you very much, my friends. Enjoy the evening or like good night
Thank
for
you
the
so
most of
much,
us.
guys.
Have a great night,
Yeah.
and we see us.
Have a good